Hello viewers, welcome to another episode on the TYs Show, and I'm super excited to be on the show again. I want to say a very big thank you. We are overwhelmed by your love. Thank you for subscribing and thank you for liking our page. It's a rare opportunity and we're not taking it for granted. I also have with me my co-anchor, Oreoluwa and TY. Today we're going to be talking about a very sensitive topic. A very sensitive topic that cuts across globally, regardless of age, your economical status, your exposure, your academic qualification, and the topic is low self-esteem. This affects everybody regardless of who you are, regardless of how exposed you are. So the topic is, like I said earlier, low self-esteem. So, Michael Hanko, when we say low self-esteem, I think it's very important we talk about self-esteem, what self-esteem really means. And self-esteem is a state of mind. That feeling of satisfaction about yourself. To you, what's self-esteem?
Okay, to me, self-esteem is the way we see ourselves, the way we evaluate ourselves, the feeling of being worthy, being valuable, self-worth.
How you see yourself. How the projection you see in the mirror of yourself.
The projection you see in the mirror. But, like I said earlier, the self-esteem is a state of mind. We devalue ourselves. We want to live over the standard of ourselves. We see people and I'm like, oh, I want to be like this person.
Yeah, but
I think I'm not better.
Hold on. Seeing people and wanting to be like them is not really a self-esteem. It's actually you're kind of projecting what you want to be.
I understand the fact that, okay, in the case of mentoring, in the case of looking up to someone, your role model,
yes.
but you know that in this generation, we go overboard. We want to extremely be like this person. Maybe you don't know what the person has actually passed through, why they were younger like you. You want to say, oh my God, this person carries a designer bag, I want to carry this bag. Or sometimes we devalue ourselves, like we demoralize who we are, we forget our future. What are the causes of this low self-esteem?
Okay, thank you. Low self-esteem can be caused by a lot of things, but then let's start from this. It can be caused, or it can come as a result of childhood, upbringing, parental neglect, and for some children, while growing up, everything they do, they just feel like, oh, their parents criticize them, you are not just good enough, you can't do this. Even in school, it boils down to their academics. Some teachers just talk it down at students.
They talk people down, exactly, yeah.
So basically,
They don't make you realize the good about yourself.
Low self-esteem is based on your past experience. Nobody is born to have a low self-esteem.
Yeah.
It's based on what you've been through. Some people who have been molested, when they see guys, people who lost somebody and maybe to an accident or something, and or they feel guilty that maybe they are the cause, and because of that they believe they are not worthy.
But there's this important one I want us to look at. That's a negative talk pattern. The way you feel about yourself, the way you talk about yourself, the way you see. There's this trend that's trending, body shaming.
Yeah.
The body shaming, like, oh, you're not better off because you're big, you're not better off because you're too slim, you're not better off because you're too thin. Everybody body shame themselves. So people are not even confident enough about the way they look.
Yeah, let me say a story to that actually. Okay, when I was much younger and I used to have this low self-esteem because growing up, my dad is a pastor, let me put it like that, and he's still a pastor though, and back then he buys me baggy clothes and I'm going to church. I just say all those children and
they look smart and cute and you looking somehow.
And my daddy is the clothes will be quite expensive. The clothes can be quite expensive, but then it will be so big.
Yeah, looking beautiful in that dress.
You just get to the midst of people and you look so different, and at that point you feel like, how I wish I can be like that. How I wish I could be smarter.
Exactly. See, what you just said now, everybody has passed through that stage. And everybody. Yes, even some people are still in that.
Another thing is You said people have passed through it. Some people didn't even pass. They are there. They are still
They are
there.
still there. Yeah.
They are still there.
They are still there. Yeah.
And they don't just appreciate the way they do.
Yes. You see, our thought and our feeling, they have the way
We
of.
were molding her.
Yes,
Getting
our
her to
Now,
her.
sorry, let me just chip in this into the when you talked about body shaming. You see, no matter your size, whether you are big, small, short, tall, somebody would complain about you.
Yeah, that's the general complaint.
People
That's
will
people are
complain.
fond of that. People are
I
complaining.
remember when I was like this, they said, what you eating? Now they said the 8.2. People would complain.
Complain, yeah.
So it's when you now allow it determine how you see yourself.
See yourself,
That's
how you see
where
life.
the problem is.
If you constantly think negative, consciously and unconsciously, you start to think negative. You start to say negative. You start to act.
So what are the effects?
Yeah, how does it affect our lives? Number one thing, the way I see the way this low self-esteem affects our lives, it demoralizes who you are. You lose that confidence. There was a time when I was growing up, when I want to talk, I went maybe in the midst of conversation with people, discussion, and I'll stand up and I'll start like this. I don't know if this thing that I want to say, I don't know if it's right or it's not right.
Yes.
I just want to say it. Whereas what I'm saying might actually make some sense.
Yeah.
But the way I've put it, the way I've presented it,
The way you started, people will be like,
Kilo first. Yeah.
that's go ahead.
Okay, how it affects our life? It actually affects basically every area of our life, our career, our relationship.
Especially the relationship aspect.
The way we react to people,
yeah.
relate with people, we just see ourselves and be like, oh, I cannot just do this thing.
Yes.
We think low of ourselves.
We still beat up that mistakes.
We tend to run away from activities, shy away from challenges.
Yes.
We don't want to take up
Of course, because
responsibility.
if you are thinking you are less than what you should be, then when people call you to what you should be, you'll be like, no,
I can't do it.
I can't face the public. No, I
I have
can't.
a phobia. I can't talk to people. Whereas, you see, inside your heart, you know you are worth much more, but you are denying yourself. You are denying yourself of that confidence. You are denying yourself of that beauty of life.
Yeah.
You deny yourself of good future, meeting people,
Yeah.
and that's why I'm actually looking forward to us treating emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence will work with low self-esteem. Most people don't know how to react to situations because of their past experience and their emotional trauma they passed through.
One thing about reaction is this. Well, like I said, experience. Because when people react to things, they react based on what they've seen before.
Yeah.
What they have gone
What has
through.
coupled up their lives?
And the experience they've had and how people have treated them over time.
Over time.
When you see somebody that says, I can't trust a guy, it's
Definitely because of out of experience.
guys
They're
have
broken
shown-
hearts.
guys
Some
have-
people don't even love
you
their
understand?
parents. Some people don't love their
People will
siblings.
tell you, no, I can't help friends. I can't help people close to me. I can't let them know where I make my money because they've seen things.
Yeah. And we are still living in that guilt.
That's it.
And it's not helping us to move forward in life.
So
I want us to look out for the signs and symptoms of someone who has low self-esteem because some people
Okay.
might deny it.
Okay,
I
yeah.
don't have low self-esteem,
of
Jerry.
course.
I don't
Okay.
I don't have
Okay.
low self-esteem. I'm okay. I think I'm
we
fine.
said one already, and that is the fact that when you want to talk, first thing you tell people is, I don't know, maybe it will make sense.
You demoralize yourself. You don't have that full confidence.
Or when they are saying people raise up, you are doing like this. You know what you want to say, but you're like,
You are not so sure about
You're
it.
so sure about it, and you know in your heart that you want to contribute something.
that's the danger. Okay, any other
Okay,
one?
yeah, I have a lot of one here, and number one is you watch people's word and actions towards you.
Yeah.
You be like, you often question people's feelings. I think TY is talking about me.
Yeah.
People are gathered. I think they're talking
Yeah,
about
about
me.
me.
Actually,
It's always about me. Oh, I think I look weird. I think what I'm wearing does not conform with
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
You're always feeling
You're always questioning
You're always
yourself.
questioning yourself.
they don't know how
When we're looking
to.
at you on the road, you be like, Shimu, like, am I fine? Am I okay?
That's in fact, most times you need approval for everything.
For everything, yeah.
You need approval.
It's not one of it. You need approval. You can't just decide
can't
on
decide
your
on your
own.
own.
You need approval of people. Like, do I look beautiful? Are you sure? And if somebody is not telling you that this clothes is not fine,
You just cannot feel
No. It's not even if the person telling you the clothes. The person telling you the clothes is fine. You ask, are you sure? You are waiting for that negative comment.
Yeah, because you are not
Until the negative comment comes and say, actually, you should worry about it.
That's what I'm talking about. The nothing will not tell you. I was talking to like a kid sister of mine one day. She just got a new dress. Someone saw it for hand. She was not like, I show you fine. Can you come with your mama? New generation, you machine will look up. Money it's a lie. Money is even trendy.
Funny enough, it's how you carry it.
Money look at some people, they will speak bad grammar, but the way they will carry it, you will love it. And I encouraged her. So when she went out, she came back, she's like, people love the dress. People love the dress. I'm like,
and I really she had gone out with the mentality that the dress is not good.
She would have had a good day.
Even though
it's
people
compliment
us,
she won't believe it. She would just
That's
believe it. Another one is you compare yourself to everybody.
Yeah.
Even though when there's nothing to compare about, you just
find
have the urge to
something.
compare. Yeah, I think Tayo is doing very better than me. Oh, I think that lady is doing better than me. Then why am I like this? Why is my life like this? You are not comfortable and content with that situation that you have.
They tend not to do objective comparison.
Exactly. Fine. See, competition is good, but it's
Yeah.
unhealthy.
But
That is one thing people don't believe. Competition, as beautiful as it is, but it is unhealthy. It's good to compete. Oh, I want to be like this person. Okay, but it kills us.
it doesn't in all situations.
I
Provided
know it's not in all situations, but do you know that some people take it overboard?
when they are not objective.
Well, that's what she said. It has to be objective.
Yeah.
Of course, you can compare like, okay, this person is this like this. Maybe I should do it like that, and you will do it like that. You get a good result.
Yeah.
That happens.
That's the fact.
But when you now look at this person is doing this well and is doing
You are
it,
envious.
I
I can't do it. You are
Because I am
jealous.
not-
Because somebody is raising up your hand in class to ask a question and you are envious of that person. Is it the only person? Is it the only one? She understand. Another one is you are defensive to a fault. You are you think everybody how they want to criticize you. You kill it first or what is it you want?
No,
I think there's something good about me.
You even think everything is about you. Every bad thing is about you.
It's
Not
about
everything
you.
now. Every bad thing.
thing is about you. You are defensive.
Okay, so let's talk about what are the solutions.
Yeah.
Because of the time.
The solutions. Okay. This low self-esteem, I feel like it affects our life negatively by forcing ourselves on people. We want to impress people. You want to do that thing that is not convenient for us to do.
Another thing, and the thing is, you cannot impress people if you have not impressed yourself.
You lose focus, you lose trust in anybody, you even lose trust in God.
And another thing is, in the whole process of trying to please people, impress people, pause and ask yourself, like, why am I doing this?
Am I doing this to make myself happy or to make other people happy?
Am I doing it because I'm happy about it, because I really want to do it, or because I want to please this person? I want this person to approve me, to validate me, and
to accept me.
Accept me or need me. So ask yourself. Don't just do things for people because you just want to please them.
All the time.
Let them approve.
Do
it because you are happy about it and you really
enjoy
want
doing
to
it.
do it.
Yeah. And see, this thing, it creates depression over time. It creates frustration. It creates vulnerability, social anxiety. A lot of this trauma fills our head.
I can remember vividly as a young child. Every time we are going to, in my local church, I don't really have issues like that because my dad is the senior pastor.
You're the champion.
Not even that, they are used to, but then whenever we are going to our headquarters and I know people from all over will
they look
come,
at you.
I start thinking, oh God, God will pray. I don't want to go that way. But then I would have looked for different kind of clothes that, this will be smart.
You are too oversensitive and overconscious.
So,
now, how do we overcome this problem? This low self-esteem that there is a seed or a parasite that actually affects everybody, regardless of the age. Either you are handled.
One, you have to let go of your past unpleasant experience.
Yeah. Forgive yourself.
You forgive yourself, forgive whoever caused it. Maybe your father, your mother, your uncle, whoever caused it.
But I think that forgiveness thing, I think people find it difficult to forgive.
Because it's actually a process. It's
It
not
doesn't happen overnight.
Yes.
And people they are just
takes
gifted
time.
with that gift. They can just forgive you.
Oh.
Okay, me, I don't
No,
pass that.
no.
They
They are not forgiving you. They've only looked past it.
Past it. Exactly.
There are two different things.
Okay.
That's why I said, look, just let go of that experience. Of course, you will still think about it once in a while,
But then it's not us like.
yeah, just let go of it.
Another one thing I learned to how to overcome this low self-esteem is identifying the problem. If you don't identify that this is what I'm passing through, you can't
be conscious effort
you can't
to change.
you can't make a conscious effort to improve on yourself.
That's it.
Another one is surrounding yourself with positive people. You can't just
That's it.
you can't keep surrounding yourself with negative people all the time.
That can't be loud enough. That's the truth. You see, even aside from surrounding yourself with positive people, make positive confessions.
Yeah.
I'm beautiful.
I was going to.
Unique declaration about yourself.
You understand? I am beautiful. You look yourself and they say, okay, you're slim, and you're like, yeah, slim
Yeah,
is
I'm
beautiful.
slim. Oh, I have a
You're
long neck.
fat.
Oh, yes.
Fat is wonderful.
Yes, wonderful.
So
You're wearing cheap clothes. Yeah, that's my standard. I'll soon improve.
actually, you can also help yourself by placing positive words in strategic areas where you find yourself. Take for instance, in your room now, you write, I'm beautiful, it's there. I'm worthy, it's there. I'm successful. You just paste it as strategic. Once you see it, you read it.
Yeah,
and
it
comes
gives you a
to you.
conscious
And
thing.
over time,
you
you
build
build
it.
Yeah, it becomes part of your life.
Yeah.
And yeah, make positive confession as Tiwa has said, I can do it. I have the
I can make it, have the ability
You
to
can
make
check
it.
out apps like Think Up and Shine. It's a free app. You get to see a lot of confessions that will help you build
yourself.
your personal self-esteem and
That's
like
good.
that.
Another one is staying happy on your own. It's good to be happy. You know when we are growing up, when some children and they are hyperactive, they are happy, and people love them.
Of course.
And when you see a child that is moody, you try to push the child, come out of your board. But these days, I don't know, it's the other way around.
No. Now these days.
When you see people that are too happy, you condemn them.
What you see these days is you see a post, happiness is free.
But then
Behind the scene.
He's not happy.
Oh my God.
Because of the stress of this world, it's too much.
No, it's not.
It's too much.
No, it's not that the stress is too much. It's that we are overburdening ourselves.
Exactly, like some people, they'll go to social media and what they see there, they'll use it as the standard
Not
for
for
them.
their
life. For themselves.
I feel like even that person that you are looking at on social media,
He's not there. He's not there. They're not that standard.
It's not even like that. After taking guy, they'll not take toothpick and now put that on.
Do you know that someone that tells money before?
oh,
Chicken and chips. They'll find one Photoshop picture and post it on their Instagram page. This thing on my mind, my mood right now. Oh my, this right now. And you'll be like, oh my God, is this only happening to me? Why is my life like this? Oh.
Another thing is the way you see yourself, the way you dress, your appearance matters a lot in building your self-esteem.
Like you appear positively.
Yeah, you appear positively.
Look out for bright colors.
Apart from that, wear nice clothes. It will help build your confidence. When you dress well, when you stand up and
let me chip this in. You see, dressing nice is not expensive.
It's not.
It is not. All you have to do is get clothes that are clean and clothes that match.
Even though it doesn't match, carry it with confidence. Somebody will copy your style.
wear nice shoes. Yes.
If you don't have money for a shoe,
It doesn't have to be.
It doesn't have to be designer. Yeah, it doesn't have to be Gucci.
It doesn't have to be.
Yeah, don't kill yourself. Don't go overboard because you just want to live up to somebody's
One thing
standard.
I've learned in life is that you might not be there yet though. But one day, personally as a person, I used to love heels a lot, and most of my friends, I had friends that were like heels person. Back then, I could never afford an heels to myself like heels. So what I buy nice shoes, and even if it's flat, I wear it. I look like.
Confidence and you.
And now I cannot afford it myself.
It's a process. It's a gradual process.
Don't rush it.
Don't rush.
You get there,
Don't rush. Don't stop. You get there. It's just a matter of time.
Get out of this.
Yes, things on today's
Wonderful.
show, and I really enjoyed myself.
I did
I feel
too.
positive about life, and I want to leave us with just one quote: be positive, spoil yourself, and stay happy.
Yeah, on my side, I'll leave you with, no matter the situation, you are the best person you think you are. So anytime you think low of yourself, stand up, wake up, and be the best you can be. Thank you.
Alright, so I'm rounding off the show. So your mirror, whatever you say there, that's you're not less than that. But you could be more. Seriously, you could be more. Bye.
Thank you for
Thank you
joining
very
us.
much.
See you
Look
next
at
time.